Let's do this. Hello YouTube, this is Bowtied Media, and we are finally here. 3,263 days later. From Skrillex's recess to now, the long-awaited quest for fire. It felt like this kind of flew by. It felt like we just heard an announcement in early January about a new Skrillex project or projects, and then here we are, February 17th, the time of this recording, and the album is here. So we're here in the studio. We're doing a special little video about this, so I'm dressed up to the nines here. Got my suit on with even some some little straps underneath here, but I am excited to get this going. Yeah, it's been almost 9 years since we got a solo Skrillex project. I guess Jack U was the year after recess, but 9 years. And so the way this video is going to work is we're going to listen to every one of the songs. We're going to go through all 15 tracks. It's almost 45 minutes long, 44 and 59 seconds. We're going to go through every track, whether it's been released in the past, like a Supersonic, or whether it's brand new, something like, I guess a Tears is nothing here, or something that I've already done a reaction video to. We're going to do it all in this video. We'll listen through the song and then we'll talk about it after, and I'll talk about my feelings about it. So without any further ado, let's hop into it with the very first track, which is the one that is personally one of my favorites from the stuff that we've heard so far already, but we will listen to it again. This is Leave Me Like This.
Back to the shadows, rolling back my eyelids. Don't leave me like this. Get into the night.
I'm so excited for this. So very excited for this. Let's go.
Please don't leave me like this.
The Golden Boy still pimping.
Insane that he made freaking Bass House and made it so good. So good. I can't believe we're here. We're actually here listening to this.
Don't get it twisted.
Oh man, Leave Me Like This. Absolutely insane track. I really like this one. I think, is this probably the most popular bass house song ever? Like, I know that's a pretty broad statement there, but I can't think of a real bass house track that's been this popular this quickly too. So because bass house has always kind of been like a weird, almost underground genre for quite some time. And I think there's been a few artists that are obviously the bigger names in the bass house, but I feel like this is probably, of anything, the biggest bass house track. Maybe I'm totally wrong here, but this may be single-handedly the biggest bass track in music history, in EDM history. But absolutely fantastic track. I love this one. This is so much fun, so grooving. This feels like a great kickstart to the whole project. This feels like it has so much energy and really does a shift for anyone that's listening to this project that maybe hadn't listened to the singles or hadn't known Skrillex recently, I should say, to go, this is not the Skrillex you had before. This is not the Skrillex you know before of the Scary Monsters and Night Sprites, all the kind of recess, the everything. This isn't what you would have expected from Skrillex. And so it's honestly been really fun to play songs for like friends and families and other people and go like, listen to this. And then they'll be like, hey, I kind of like this. I'll be like, this is Skrillex. And they're like, what? This isn't like this crazy in your screeching dubstep, but nope, this is Skrillex. So super excited about this. But let's hop into the next track, one I haven't heard yet. This is RATATA. Skrillex with Missy, Elliott, and Mr. Oizo. I'm sure I'm going to butcher a bunch of these names. Okay, I'm very intrigued. Only 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Let's hop into RATATA.
This the kind of beat to go RATATA, RATATA.
Okay, RATATA.
This the kind of beat to go RATATA, RATATA. DJ Skrillex, we be the realest team on the billis. Watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic, feel it. Y'all can't do what I do, just admit it. I'm about to get it, money, get it. Drop it to the floor, shake my big bitties, bopping like did it. My face look pretty, y'all ain't doing shit, no, I done did it. Cause I'm marvelous, fantabulous, a bad chick. The flow sick like oh shit, you know this, I'm too fit to ever quit. Knocking these fools out like pool sticks. I do this, I move this, I prove this. Bars be hard like a pound of bricks. It go up, jumps the boogie to the bang bang high. This the kind of beat to go RATATA. This the kind of beat to go RATATA, RATATA.
Whoa.
This the kind of beat to go RATATA, RATATA. This the kind of beat to go RATATA, RATATA. This the kind of beat to go RATATA, RATATA. This the kind of beat to go RATATA.
Such a wet melody line.
Me no never care, so me shake me pom pom. Me a leader, so me don't follow. Missy Elliott, that's who I are. Back it up, kiss it, I'm it. Super duper fly, hee ha. Why do people want you put your hands up, I? Put your hands up, I. Put your hands up, I. Put your hands up, I. Why do people put your hands up, I? Hands up, I. This the kind of beat to go RATATA.
It's the kind of beat to go RATATA.
This the kind of beat to go RATATA, RATATA. This the kind of beat to go RATATA, RATATA.
Oh, this is going to be at festivals for forever. Oh!
Skrillex. It's Missy E and DJ Skrillex. Yeah, this shit so hot you need it. Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun. Oh, that was great. That was great. You are going to hear this at clubs and festivals forever, for the longest time, because it's a quick 2 minute, 6 second track that just kind of goes hard the whole time. Is one that's going to be easily recognizable soon as well, too, and this album has been out for some time. You are going to hear that a lot. I can guarantee that. That is great. Like I said in the middle of that felt, there's a really like, that wet melody line is so interesting. It felt very modern for like a weird, almost like rap trap kind of track. That was just, oh man, these are, I guess fun is just the best way to put it, I guess, for all these tracks. These are just so fun and so moving and grooving, and there's just so much energy. I feel like it's just not relenting, at least up to this point. There's not really any like come down to this point. And so, oh, RATATA. I like that one quite a bit. I also love Missy Elliott. I'm a huge fan of Missy Elliott. I felt like I didn't hear a ton of Mr. Oizo, whoever was in there. A little bit, but not a ton, as much as Missy Elliott was a little bit more dominant on the vocals there. But big fan of that track. And I'm excited to get more into this. So let's head into Tears. So we got a first three. Let's see what his first triplet, his first couplet of his tracks is going to be. So this is Tears with Joker and Sleepnet. The Navi sample. Okay, keeping it low. Oh, that's nasty. Where we're going? We're gonna do a switch here. Oh. Okay. Okay, wow, that one was fascinating, very fascinating. I wondered if he was gonna go a little bit lower on this track stylistically in the track list based off of what's coming next, which is Rumble, because Rumble is a little bit more in the lower end of the spectrum, of the musical spectrum in terms of a more prominent bass line, or I guess low frequencies. So I wondered if that was gonna happen, and it did indeed. So I should have mentioned that before off the top, but very fascinating track. This is like a, here's what I'll say off the bat too. I love that Skrillex is really fusing genres together. There's so much that is all over the place in a good way here, where there just feels like it's not really like that was a little bit of like old school kind of house in there. There's a bit of UK garage. There's a bit of like trap in there. There's a little bit of everything, and it's such a like. I feel like Skrillex is really the only people that can like do this as consistently and as well. Maybe even. I know time and time again, you could really reinvent the game. It's really fascinating because like, it's almost the same problem that Porter had of sorts, where Porter made Worlds and didn't really know what to do after Worlds because he felt like it was such a magnum opus of a project that how do you even follow up what is likely your best work of all time? And not that I would say Recess was that, and I don't think it is. I think Recess is probably one of his weaker projects in terms of EPs and albums, but. Yeah, it's just like, where do you even go from having this persona and this identity around dubstep, of being the dubstep guy? And I'm so glad that he's really not going back to that. He's not. He's saying, no, I was that for a time, and I was that for a season, but I'm different now. I've changed the game, and I will change it up again in different ways. So I'm also very fascinated to see what we're going to see in the music industry as a whole, or specifically EDM, post this album or these albums coming out. If we're going to see styles that are sort of copying, and not that this is so out of this world. Like, it's not the most different or unique track you've ever heard. It's just doing it to a high quality, to a higher quality I think we haven't heard as consistently in the past with what we've heard so far. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. Tears, great track though. Enjoy that one as well. And so let's hop into the one that started this whole thing off. This is Rumble.
Hear that rumble. Hear that rumble, yeah, yeah.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, say they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Hear that rumble.
Like, what a such a unique song.
Hear that rumble, yeah, yeah.
Yo, you hear that? Over, smell the aroma. Them done dead already long time when I ramp when the skinny couldn't wake from a coma. Listen, you hear that? Shots get fired in the walls, but rifle a swing like gorillas in the mist. Nothing ain't crisp when it end up in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Jungle. The jungle. The jungle. The jungle. The jungle. The jungle. 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 Jungle.
Hear that rumble, yeah, yeah.
Yo.
Hear that rumble, yeah, yeah.
DJ, pull up the tune, burn up the room, straight to the DJ. Pull up the tune, burn up the room, straight to the DJ. Pull up the tune, burn up the room, straight to the DJ. Pull up the tune, burn up the room, straight to the moon again.
Oh, Rumble. Oh, what a great track. This, obviously because it's the first single, I think this will be the song of this era of Skrillex. This will be, and is right now, the song that defines this sort of era. Like, I mean, you had that early with early Skrillex, and I think this Rumble will be it. And so I'm interested to see what more we have in terms of where these songs are going to go stylistically, whether it's going to be a little bit more, like we're going to get more bass house, get some UK garage, get a little all over the place, what kind of styles we're going to get, and if it's going to be more attuned to, like the Rumble is, because we're going to go all over the place here. Like, we've got Butterflies, we've got XENA, we've got like Supersonic, we've got Too Bizarre. Like, we're really going all over the place here, so I'm very fascinated to hear what their other tracks are going to be like. So yeah, you already know your thoughts on Rumble. It's been out for freaking forever, so, and freaking forever by I mean a month. But yeah, let's hop into Butterflies, which has been out even longer, almost 2 years now, with Starrah, I think it's how you say it, or Starrah and Fortet. You know, this song first came out, I wasn't overly impressed with it, so I haven't really revisited it in the 2 years since, so I'm fascinated to hear what I will think of it now, especially in the whole grand scheme of this track list. So here we go, this is Butterflies. I barely remember the song. Okay, I remember a little bit more now.
You hit my door, no falling short, it's easy, easy.
anybody. Oh, butterflies when you touch my body. Oh, let you know, babe, shine me, shine me. Everybody loves somebody. No, you're not just anybody. Butterflies when you touch my body. Let you know, baby, shine me, shine me.
Oh wow, I really forgot about this song. Okay, that is Butterflies. And you know, after listening to that, knowing what we know, this felt like the song of the really what was to come. I think if anything, this track Butterflies is the, hey, this is where Skrillex is kind of going. This is the direction in which the alias of where Sonny Moore is going with the Skrillex project. And so I would say in hindsight, this is probably the most like a, hey, just watch out for this style, because this is like this is, I would say, purely deep house of some extent with very fun, I don't even know, those like glassy synths that is kind of, all of what's in this track is kind of in throughout the other singles that we've heard so far and other songs we've heard so far in small little snippets and segments. And so this song, I think actually maybe even holistically is, or maybe best represents the project. Even though it's not the most flashy of all the tracks and especially not of the other singles so far. But yeah, Butterflies, okay. Okay, maybe I'll give that song some more shots now that it's we know where it is holistically in the project, so. Up next, we've got Inhale, Exhale with Aluna and Kito. Here we go. This is Inhale, Exhale.
Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Gotta come down. Gotta come down. Gotta come down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm way too high, too high, too high, too high, too high.
Oh, I've heard a preview to this.
Too high, too high, I'm way too high, too high, too high, too high, too high, too high. Too high, too high, too high, too high, too high, too high, too high. I'm way too high, too high, too high, too high, too high, too high. Gotta come down, 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 down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale,
Wow. Fascinating outro. Huh. Okay, fascinating outro. I love that track. That is probably the favorite one that I've heard of the new ones so far. I think RATATA is second now to that. I really enjoyed Inhale Exhale. That was just another just really fun, like right for the club, right for the festival, and just like easily remixable too. Like it feels like, oh man, I just had an epiphany. I wonder if this thing's gonna get a remix project or some sort of remix album of something like that, because it's massive, and some of these are so easily, I'm gonna say manipulatable, even for like DJ sets where you can just go and just do so much to the tracks while still keeping its core song, like the being of the song, the nature of the song intact. And so, my goodness, he hasn't really done a remix project in the past. So I wonder if there would be, Okay, that's just giving me an interesting thought now. I want to see some remixes. So, interesting track. I love that though. That is so fun. I love Aluna's vocals too. I've been a big fan of Aluna for a while. So, great. So let's hop into the next one. We're almost halfway done. This is A Street I Know. Okay, so far the most like basic song. Smoke 'em. Okay, we're getting a little fun. Where we're going with this? We're going D&B. Sort of. lot of these songs are doing this like almost like ethereal ending, like a very different uplifting end to a fairly down track. And I'd say that more frequency-wise of the songs I kind of hear for the most part, then kind of just comes up a little bit and ends like right there, a little bit more of a happier tonal, I think, space atmosphere. So yeah, Street, I know. Fascinating track. Again, this is just goes to show how much of this is like a weird genre fusion. Like, this is purely like an EDM album. This is electronic dance music. This really isn't so much specifically a house project or a UK garage, UK dubstep, or a trap project. This is like just pretty much your straight EDM. There's so many different sounds and styles and soundscapes that are all together in this one kind of small package of each individual song and then holistically throughout an entire track list. So, okay, that's a fun one. That one I actually liked more for its simplicity at the beginning. I didn't love it as much for at the beginning because it was kind of a little more meh, not as much going on with it. But then as it kind of went on, I was like, okay, no, I jam with this. It feels like a modern version of old school tracks where they kind of just build on each other, like just like Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. We're just kind of like by Daft Punk, where it just like starts by as like a little bit of something, then slowly gets more and more and more, and then builds into this kind of more grand track that's a little more storytelling of sorts. Not quite storytelling, but maybe just more, I don't know, expansive? I don't know, that's maybe not the right word, but. Okay, let's hop into, now we're over halfway, I believe. This will be halfway through this track. This is XENA. XENA, or Xena, or it's one of the two. I can't remember exactly how to say it, but featuring Naya Barghouti. We've heard this one before, and I've done a reaction to it, but let's hop into this one track now.
شيعوا لولادي عمو يجولوا عددوا المهرة وهاتوا البارودة بالخيول المبركة عيطاردوا له زفوا لمحمد لباب العمودي شيعوا لولادي عمو يجولوا عددوا المهرة وهاتوا البارودة بالخيول المبركة عيطاردوا.
I can't remember. Oh, people said this was a Palestinian singer. Is that what it was? I love these drops. All three of these are so fun. Psytrance, baby. Oh, that's a good one. Oh man, Xena, whatever. Great track. Great track. That one's so fun. That one really took me by surprise first listening to that. Because I hadn't been following. I don't follow a ton of the like festival kind of whips. I think I intentionally don't follow stuff that's unreleased because I get my expectations up sometimes, especially when songs don't come out over so long. And so I know this one was anticipated for a long time. I think it was 5 years, and Skrillex played it at all the sets he was at pretty much. But so that song when it first came out took me by surprise by a long shot, and that was so fun. I love the vocals of it. I love the raw instrumentation. That felt more like a raw, personal song. And I love the kind of the Middle Eastern, almost Arabic tones or atmosphere to it. It's something that I personally love in tracks and music, and so I'm a big fan. Can't remember exactly what language that is or what ethnicity Barghouti is, but general area that I really like. But let's hop into Too Bizarre. And so this is an interesting one. It's Too Bizarre, and then in like brackets, it's juked. So my understanding, it's also got Posij this time, which is not what it had before. My understanding, I'm pretty sure it didn't have Posij / the juked in it before. So I'm very interested to see what this song is going to be, if it's going to be any different, or if Skrillex is renaming it and giving a credit now. But I will say before we start, I did not like this song because I do not like Siiickbrain at all. I'm sorry. The song without Siiickbrain would be great, but I'm not a fan. So let's hop in and see if this thing is going to be any different. Here is Too Bizarre. Okay.
Never be the same once I catch flame. Haiti tried to play me like a lame. Real, we just came to rampage. I just wanna break the stage. Everybody go insane. Everybody go insane. Rockstar Hall of Fame. Now they're gonna know your name. This is too bizarre, but I like things how they are.
Okay, very different.
This is too bizarre.
If you don't know, this is very different than the original.
Things how they are. My mega superstar. Baby, we don't have
Wow, we're getting fast.
Cause you're drifting off. Yeah, you just keep drifting off.
This could be like a heavy song.
Yeah, you just keep drifting off. Guess what? Pull up in that back. Pull up in that back. Pull up in that back.
Drum and bass.
Pull up in that back. 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 My pull up in that back. 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 This is too bizarre.
Okay, Siiickbrain's gonna be the indicator for me though, if I like the song or not. I'm sorry, but I can really change it.
Things how they are. My mega superstar. Baby, we don't have to talk. Ooh, cause you're drifting off. Yeah, you just keep drifting off.
that too egregious. Where are we going? That was brilliant. That was brilliant for many reasons, Number one, Too Bizarre, the original, I don't think would have fit really well in this track list. It would have fit maybe more on the Don't Get Too Close, but it would feel a little out of place here, just a little bit more pop friendly, a little bit more commercialized. But my goodness, flipping it on its head and making it a drum and bass remix or VIP is brilliant, is mind-bending. I love that. I did not expect that was fantastic. And other parts to it. I really don't want to rip on Siiickbrain, but I really don't like those kind of screamo things. And it just really does not sit well with me. But removing it entirely, pretty much, is great. I loved it. I really did love it. I liked not hearing that anymore in the track. And I think I would be with a majority of people on that. Not everyone, but I would say a majority. I did see lots of comments about that song when it was first released, and I know a lot of people didn't necessarily love that part. I love those parts, but brilliant Skrillex with that. That was amazing. That's one of my favorites of the new tracks, I think, for sure. So, whoo, way to go, Skrill. That was nice. Let's hop into next track. This is Hydrate with Flowdan, Beam, and PEEKABOO. Here we go. This is Hydrate.
Mama, listen. Hope is where your heart is. Don't give up on this. Don't give up on this. 'Cause there is life abundance. Life abundance. 'Cause there is life abundance. Life abundance.
Phone book full of killer contacts. Frontline never gonna run back. Got mine ready for the combat. Me against them when I'm on that. Somebody should have beg pardon. 'Cause none of my soldiers are on that. Diplomats speak different jargon, but money talks louder, we got that. Pull up on your foot for the convo. Any loose chat, yeah, we lock that. So we gotta get back to basics. Keep stepping on them like a doormat. Pull up on your foot for the convo. Any loose chat, yeah, we lock that. So we gotta get back to basics. Keep stepping on them like a doormat. Pull up on your block like bailiffs. Got the surgeon ready for the facelift. It's simple, not complicated. So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
This is
simple,
some underground
so when it's
stuff.
hot, just stay hydrated.
Yeah, but I watch from the bleach,
So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
Water black rose by the dam. The sun of it shine when things grand. Blessings when you overcome. Just say blessings when you overcome.
So when it's hot, just stay hydrated. Yo, we make fire bun in any party. Send for water, hydrate properly. Never get irate, never get thirsty. Send them another harpoon for me. If it's gonna be a mad thing, holler at me. Territory expanding, holler at me. Military headgear, gloves and masks. None of them have ever been better than me. Yeah, pull up on your block like bailiffs. Got the surgeon ready for the facelift. It's simple, not complicated. So when it's hot, just stay hydrated. It's simple, not complicated. So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
Higher than your
It's simple, not complicated. So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
Oh, that's dirty.
And you know there's more to every story. Mama, listen. Hope is where your heart is. Don't give up on this. Don't give up on this. Cause there is life abundance. Life abundance. Cause there is life abundance. Life abundance.
Wow, that was a fascinating track. Absolutely fascinating track. Wow, that was I will say off the bat, the first or the intro and outro parts are really different than the rest of the track, and it's felt a little abrupt. It didn't feel like the smoothest transition off the bat for me, but that could be just off a first listen, and maybe later on it'll become more normalized the more I listen to it. I mean, it will, but the intro to, like, even when it hopped into the main, like, drop section, the main middle section, the mid section, it kind of just felt like very abrupt, I think, off the bat. So I don't know. I really love that. So that was these are fire. This is fire. Oh. Quest for Fire. Oh my gosh, I get it. This is great. This is super fun. I'm just loving this listen. So let's keep going. This is assumingly this is some interlude of sorts, 48 seconds long, the Warped Tour 05 with Pete Wentz. Here we go.
This is a Blaring Out with Eric Blair show. We're backstage at 2005 Warped Tour with Pete up boy. What up? And Sonny from first to last. Yeah!
Oh, OG.
All right, so now since we last talked to you, Pete, you guys have a new record out. It went to number 6 on Billboard in Rolling Stone magazine. How does that feel?
It's pretty insane. I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
With me. With Sonny.
With girlfriends. We're getting girlfriends.
Girlfriends are going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, this is like the culmination of, like, all your hard work. I mean, you guys were struggling for a while. You were living on people's floors, and now here you are. It's like the dream every band dreams of.
Okay, interesting. It looks like it's gonna hop in right to the next track, so I don't think we need to stay too long on this and listen to really, or my thoughts. This is sort of an interlude, and so interesting interlude. Let's hop into Good Space with Starrah, one of the two, probably Starrah. No, probably Starrah, I don't know.
He's all in your bed, that's a fact. What to do with that? Don't want to do you bad, where you at? I come through with that. You're in a good space now, in a good place now. You love how it tastes now, all on your face now. When you get with me, get to fantasizing and shit. When you get with me, get to bouncing, dropping that shit. Bounce that shit, boom, bounce that shit, boom, bounce that shit, boom, bounce that shit, bounce that, bounce that shit, boom. Diamonds on drip, I know that's on inside so free.
Okay, wow, good space. Not the most different track of anything, I would say. It actually very much falls in line with the rest of the project up to this point, with the kind of high, kind of squeaky, as well as I was going to say, squeaky kind of vocal chops with the really hard-hitting bass line. And so, yeah, this one felt like more in line. It's a fun track. That one isn't one I think I would really return to a whole ton. This one I feel like the other tracks kind of did what this one did, maybe a little bit better, but still a fun track to say nonetheless. So I keep saying fun a lot because it just feels fun. Like I feel I have energy. Like I'm freaking recording this at midnight of pretty much of the release, and so I'm just like I have energy and I'm just ecstatic about the record. And so this is just fun of anything. So I really enjoyed Good Space, but yeah, up next, Supersonic, My Existence. I think so far, still with what I've heard, this is the best track of the album. I love this thing. It's so good. I am going to take my jacket off. I'm getting a little hot and sweaty. So we'll take this bad boy off and hop into Supersonic, My Existence. What a good song.
Information making me question our relation to the nation, our religion, supersonic. My existence can't resist us. Clearly I find myself living inside a shelf. All of these pages can't help.
Love the lead into the song and then just crushes you.
Mirrors, they don't reflect all of the things that we do. My existence.
That's probably my favorite part of the whole album. Right here. Right here.
Supersonic.
Oh, Supersonic. I am so glad that this song made the album. So glad. It fits in right and nice with the rest of it. It is so good. I freaking love this thing. Supersonic is the epitome, I think, of like this new and like I want to say improved style of Skrillex. Like it feels like it's just so, it's so destructive. I freaking love this song. It is so damn good. Supersonic is insane. And I really love more so than anything that it's here because it brought this song back for me. I loved it when it first came out, but I think I didn't play it a ton. And I don't know, maybe it's grown on me over time now that I know this is a bigger project, but I freaking love it even more than I loved it day one. So yes. 2 more tracks to go. We are so close of this, I think, already hour-long video at this point, and we're getting close to the hour-long. This is Hazel's Theme, the only track with no features. Nothing. This is Hazel Hazel Theme. Not Hazel's Theme. Hazel Theme. It's gonna be an interlude, though.
One more minute of this.
Huh. Fascinating. Oh, it's a prelude to Still Here. Okay, because I just heard it. So let's kind of hop into it right away. I don't have a ton to say about that, but I think it is a good tone setter for what will come here. So let's hop into it. Is back to back. So this is Still Here with the ones I barely came with. Also, Porter Robinson, the name I've been looking at the whole time here that I'm the most excited about. So this song is definitely the one I'm most excited about. So here we go. This is Still Here. You're telling me Porter Robinson is on this beat? That's what you're telling me? Or if it's just gonna be vocals. That's my guess. What was that line from? That melody line that I just heard. Yeah, what is this? That melody line. How come I can't think of the song that it is? I know it's from the... Oh, does it leave me like this? I cannot put my finger on what that part's from. I feel like it's leaving me like this though. Probably could be totally wrong. Is this Porter?
Is anybody here with your family, like your sister or your brother? Is anybody here with your best friend? Is anybody here with a team more than like 20? Make some noise right now.
Still here with the ones that I came with. Still here with the ones that I came with. Still here with the ones that I came with. Still here with the ones that I came with. Still here with the ones that I came with. Still here with the.
This does feel finale-esque.
Still here with the ones that I came with.
Wow. Definitely expected more Porter here, but that's totally okay. Wow, what a way to end it. That really did feel like the end of a record, the end of it all. That really wrapped it all together with a neat little bow tie, I would say. Yeah, fantastic. I really like that one. That one is, yeah, that one I think is going to grow on me more too. Some of them I feel right away and I enjoy, but some of them I know are growers, and that one's going to grow on me even though I know I already like it off the bat. And that's the longest song by over a minute, by almost a minute at 5 minutes. And it really does, I do think it does a great job of encapsulating the entire record in one final track, just with everything game. So I need to figure out what that so I'm gonna figure that out real quick. Okay, I was right. It was Leave Me Like This. It was pretty much Leave Me Like This part, but which is great because that's what I expected, because that book's ends thing, that simple melody line, that simple few notes really puts a whole, this is the beginning and this is the end, and it puts everything else in between and does a great job of really, like I said, book ending it, of having a true beginning and a true end. And so I am shocked. I would say, so let's talk about the album as a whole. Let's talk about the album as a whole. I am shocked how well this whole thing came together. I was skeptical, not gonna lie. I was skeptical of the random, the way these songs were released, interspliced with the ones from Don't Get Too Close, with ones from years ago in Butterflies and Too Bizarre and Supersonic. And I was honestly skeptical of how this whole thing was gonna come together, but oh my goodness, this was great. This was so freaking fun, so fantastic. What a great listen through. And it's just the way Skrillex has been able to meld so many different sounds and genres and tones and styles together to make something so cohesive and yet so chaotic and destructive is quite impressive. And I need to give him a huge round of applause for that. So way to go, especially even having so many features on this record, so many features, so many people, and yet it still sounds all cohesive in the end. It all sounds like this new Skrillex style. It sounds like this new era. And so, wow. Way to go, Skrill. I don't know why I call him Skrill. Way to go, Skrillex. Absolutely killed it. Knocked out of the park. Yeah, I'm excited to do a deep dive into this now and give it a peer review, a real review at some time coming out in the future. But that's it. That's all I have to say. This is my reaction, my video to Quest for Fire. We will do this again with Don't Get Too Close at some point, but we'll see when that one comes out. But other than that, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below about any of these tracks, about anything here. I'd love to hear them all in the comment section below. Other than that, I've been Bowtied Media, and I will see you guys in another video.